Most of you aren't subscribed. Make sure to slash that subscribe button, as it helps out the channel. Without further ado, hearing that Zenitsu is nowhere to be seen, Zenitsu's housekeeper gets furious, knowing that Daki had something to do with his disappearance. In the meantime, Tanjiro and Inosuke discuss their findings, with Inosuke uttering that he had discovered a creepy crawly demon that had evaded him. Out of nowhere, Tengen appears, impressing the two slayers, making no noise whatsoever. Realizing that Zenitsu won't be coming, Tengen apologizes to the two, as he's to blame for Zenitsu's disappearance. Asking the two slayers to leave immediately, in fear of the presence of an upper moon demon, Tengen states that it's better for the two to survive. Knowing that they are underranked, compared to Tengen, the two decide to stay, but get into a little fight, as Inosuke demands Tanjiro help hunt down his demon. Reasoning that Tanjiro himself hasn't found anything, Tanjiro suspects that there must be hidden passageways, allowing for the demon to escape with its victims. Following Tanjiro's household Arin, we see her playing with some younger girls, asking to spend some time alone. Hearing Tanjiro's voice, Tanjiro reveals his true form, as a man, who had been disguised. Apologizing for deceiving her, the Arin revealed that she knew all along, and that she had caught the attention of someone, and soon will have the opportunity to live beyond this district. Thanking the Arin for her help, Tanjiro leaves, but as the Arin turns towards a sound, she is greeted by Daki, who has come to devour her, before her departure. Having only left the house, Tanjiro is halted, after realizing that a demon is nearby. Cutting to Inosuke, we see him grow impatient, waiting for Tanjiro. Busting through the house's ceiling, Inosuke demands Tengen's mouse helpers bring him his equipment. Drawing his boar mask, and equipping his blade, Inosuke begins. Elsewhere, Tengen is seen interrogating Zenitsu's housekeeper, reassuring the housekeeper that he'll slay whatever is terrorizing him. Having learned of Daki, Tengen makes his way to her room, but realizes she's missing, deciding to track her down before sunrise. Having returned to the Arin's room, Tanjiro is shocked to see Daki, devouring the Arin, but leaving no traces of blood. Attempting to face the upper 6 demon moon, Tanjiro is surprised, as Daki hits him with a swift strike, which he couldn't react to. Realizing his body is scared stiff, Tanjiro relaxes, as Daki appears and approaches him. Setting Nezuko's box down, Tanjiro takes a stance, performing his 4th water form, to cut Daki's approaching whips. Praising Tanjiro's movement, Daki glares at the frightened Tanjiro, as he grips his blade, attempting to take on an upper moon demon alone. Back with Tengen, we see him able to track down his final wife, having been captured and trapped in a desolated house. Weak and wounded, Tengen tends to her wounds, whilst confirming that the demon is disguised as an Arin. Running into the night, Tengen hears a sound underground. Honing in on the location, Tengen makes use of his first sound-breathing form, smashing open the ground. Hearing the noise, Daki becomes paranoid, but decides to continue to mock Tanjiro. Seeing as his blade is chipped, she mocks Tanjiro's swordsmith, but this only agitates Tanjiro further. Knowing that his body is currently unable to perform water-breathing techniques, Tanjiro tries something different. Having practiced sun-breathing, Tanjiro takes a stance, as he sets his heart ablaze. Cutting down Daki's incoming strikes, Daki is caught off guard, allowing Tanjiro to get in close. Dodging his first strike, Daki counters, but realizes that Tanjiro has disappeared. Spotting a thread, Tanjiro reaches for her neck, but Daki simply mocks Tanjiro's slow movements, as she sends him out of breath. Tanjiro immediately focuses on recovering, barely able to move out of Daki's strike zone. On the defensive, Tanjiro makes space, as he forces his own body temperature to rise. It's revealed that during practice, he found it easier to unleash several Hinokami Kagura strikes, when his body temperature was high, and this was something that he had kept from others. Knowing he must end it now, Tanjiro rushes Daki, not wanting others to suffer for her benefit. Several minutes earlier, we cut to a lady running from Inosuke, as they are weirded out by his appearance. Having located his demon's whereabouts, Inosuke opens a hole in the floor, dislocating his joints to squeeze through the demon's little tunnel. Falling into a pit, Inosuke is shocked to see humans, framed within pieces of clothes, realizing that there are human remains scattered everywhere. Spotting Zenitsu, Inosuke is suddenly caught by the Daki's demon helper, who attacks Inosuke. Dodging and slicing at the demon, Inosuke realizes he's able to free the humans that have been absorbed by the demon. Not knowing what to do, the demon is instructed by Daki to leave 10 humans alive, but to kill and devour the others. Bending around Inosuke's strikes, the demon goes for the unconscious humans, knowing Inosuke can't catch it. Suddenly the demon is stopped by Makio and Suma, who have been freed thanks to Inosuke. Asking Inosuke to focus on the demon, Suma gets cold feet, prompting Makio to knock some sense into her. As Tengen's 2 wives argue, Zenitsu makes his entrance, performing his first form 6 times, making space for the others. Impressing the others, Makio gets weirded out by Zenitsu's appearance, as Zenitsu becomes stationary. Having heard 2 noises, the demon knows Zenitsu is the source of one of them, but is too slow to realize the second one is coming from above. Tengen then makes a flashy entrance, having opened a hole from the surface. Dashing past the demon, Tengen dices it to pieces, greeting his wives. Shocked to see Tengen, Makio remembers a time when her clan had prioritized male warriors over females. But Tengen was different, as he prioritized his 3 wives first, then civilians, then finally his own. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like and comment.